Hey folks, Joe here. I started to say out in the shop because I'm usually out in the shop for a lot of these videos where I talk about gear or the biking stuff, but obviously I am in the house. So as some of you would know, I started doing a series of videos a little over a week ago on winter cycling specific topics. Did one covering the studded tires. These are North 45 studded tires. They are a game changer for winter riding on icy conditions. I did another video on how I keep my hands warm, focusing on these here guys, these ROCKBROS bar mitts, talked about hand warmers and stuff like that, different weight of gloves that I wear inside. And then I also did a video on footwear, how I keep my feet warm, talked a little bit about toe warmers you can slip inside your shoes. My regular clipless cycling shoes for spring, summer, fall, and these big insulated North 45 boots. These are set up for clipless as well, so I can ride clipless year round, which I like. Now for today's video, it's going to be a short video, nothing too in-depth. We're going to talk about how I keep my head warm in cooler temperatures. Summertime, spring, fall, all I need is my trusty Smith helmet. Bought this particular helmet last year, or a little over a year ago, maybe a year and a half ago. Anyways, while I was working at the bike shop in Winnipeg, and it's the best cycling helmet I've ever had. When the temperatures get a little cooler, fall, some of the spring riding, I had this guy here. This is a little skull cap. It's on nice and snug, and you can wear a helmet over it. This is from a company called Moonstone. They are no longer in business. They were bought out many years ago by a bigger company. I think it was Mountain Hardware, but I'm not sure on that. Anyways, they were bought out solely to eliminate an up-and-coming competitor. Moonstone was one of my sponsors back in 2003, 2004 for some expedition kind of stuff I had done back in the day. They made a lot of really good stuff. I still have a few other pieces too. So cool weather temperatures, this is just all I need. Works great. Put on the sunglasses, covers the eyes a little bit, but it's cool. I do have a pair of sunglasses with more of a yellow colored lens as well, and it's a little bit bigger lens, wraps around a little bit more. I really like those. Well, they're great for rainy weather riding, protects the eyes. They're also good at night. You can see when it's dark, the visibility on them is excellent, but it blocks a lot of the wind out, keeps your face nice and warm. So that works for a lot of temperature ranges. Once it gets a little colder, I will switch from this skull cap to a Balaclava. This is a nice lightweight one. I also got a little over a year ago while working at the bike shop in Winnipeg, Olympia Cycle on Portage. Awesome shop. If you're ever in Winnipeg looking for bike gear, highly recommend them. So this guy covers a lot of the face, extends down here to cover the neck, and the cycling jacket or vest would be on over top. Cinch that up, keeps the neck warm. Helmet goes right over that. Awesome. So that will work for me down to like minus 10 degrees, things like that. Maybe a little bit cooler. Now when it gets really cold, say minus 25 degrees Celsius, minus 30, temperatures like that, minus 40s. I was riding in Winnipeg last winter, minus 40 to minus 45 wind chill. So for that, and of course I have my different layers of cycling gear on, not these casual clothes. So when it's really cold, I'll usually have this skull cap on, nice and snug. Balaclava will go over top of it. And after I put it on, I just got to adjust the skull cap, because that tends to pull it down over my eyes a little bit. I got to adjust that back up. Helmet, of course, goes on over top of that. And I can ride very cold temperatures with this setup. Again, have the glasses over top for added protection. And at those really cold temperatures, instead of wearing the glasses, I wear a pair of goggles. And these guys keep the face really warm. And the Balaclava, I can bring this up a little bit for a little bit of added protection. And there's almost zero skin exposed. Works awesome. I'm covering my mouth so you can hear me when I speak. Let's get this helmet back off. And if it's really, really cold, I have the option combination of skull cap and this other balaclava, which is a much thicker fleece. This is like power stretch fleece. This is probably 20 to 22 years old. This is 21 years old. I would have got this in 2003. Probably 21 and a half years old. So those have lasted me a very long time. They owe me nothing, got great value. This one from North 45, which is a nice lightweight balaclava. I really like this one, super comfortable. And works awesome. Just got it last year, and I expect I'll have that for many years to come unless I lose it, which hopefully I don't. And the goggles, these are from Smith, same company as the helmet. They work really well together. Now, speaking of the helmet, when I was at the bike shop, I almost bought a new helmet just for winter cycling. It's like the snowboard style. It has a lot of thick padded insulation, comes down, covers the ears with a couple ear flaps, which would be really nice. It had a few vents on it, but it also had a little slider that you could pull up back and forth, and you could close out all the vents, so there'd be no airflow going in or out. Not a summer helmet, a great cold weather winter helmet. This Smith helmet here is, other than the one I was talking about, are very similar to it. It's got all the winter features and a really awesome helmet. If I think of it, I will leave a link in the description box down below where you can check out this helmet and order one up if you like. Hold on one second. Had a couple of potato chips just before starting this video. It's just a little bit dry, so a little drink there to wash that down. Anyways, I would have bought that winter cycling helmet last year. We were just getting into a cold snap at the end of January, and I was probably going to buy it within a few days. I was sort of on the fence about it. Then I had that stroke, which you may or may not know of. I talked about that in this past video. It was a smaller stroke, but I was off work for quite some time after that. In fact, that's resulted from me moving back here to Thunder Bay and setting up over in the wood shop out there where I build the paddles and different things. Anyways, that's the story for another time. If I hadn't had the stroke, I would have bought that helmet. It was, if I remember right, it was around $350. That would have been awesome. But I don't have it. I have my regular helmet. So it's a combination of the skull cap and balaclavas. Works awesome. Throw on the goggles when it's really cold. And your eyes all around here is covered. So that's how I keep the head warm, and it has worked quite well. Let's see, I've been using the skull cap balaclava thing for winter cycling now for more than 20 years. I had other ones before these, so I probably started doing that combination back in the 1990s. The goggles, I started wearing these for wintertime riding probably back in the 90s, not this pair, but something similar. And it works great. I think I mentioned in one of the older videos, most challenging things to keep warm when it's really cold for winter cycling are your hands, your feet, and your head. So now we've done videos talking about how to keep the hands warm, how to keep the feet warm, and now how to keep your head warm. So that all makes a big difference, and it's worked really well for me. I got my Surly Bridge Club ride right here. I'll probably be going to take this for a ride tomorrow. It's supposed to be fairly mild. I think the temperature tonight's dropping down to about minus 11 or 12 Celsius. Not super cold, but I'm probably going to get out for a little ride tomorrow. Tomorrow is the day before Christmas. Christmas Day will be a little bit busier. Got a couple things on the go for there. And that's pretty much it for tonight's video. I will have one or two more coming up, talk about winter cycling. One's going to be more year-round topics, front and rear lights. I'm going to talk about that, which is not winter specific, but in winter it does get dark earlier, so the lights are maybe even a little bit more important in the summer, right? So I'm going to do that video. That'll be coming up probably right after Christmas. I'm going to do one talking about fenders. I don't have any fenders on this bike right now, but I do have a couple fenders that are sort of the ones you just put on when you want them, take them back off. So we'll talk about those, and we'll talk about wraparound fenders. Maybe bring out the other bike, my Trek 520 as well. Talk about fenders on that and what I have planned for it for next year. So there'll be a couple more videos that will kind of fit into this series that will be coming up. Oh, let's see. This is Monday. Christmas is Wednesday. I'll probably have one of those up by the end of the week, Thursday or Friday, I suspect, maybe both of them. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. It's the holiday season, so a little bit more laid back than normal right now. Some of you may think I'm usually pretty laid back, and you're kind of sort of right. Anyways, I'm going to put this stuff away for now. I usually have the bike set off somewhere else, not right here blocking this door. This is the door my two dogs, plowed in sandpaper, go in and out of repeatedly, going outdoors and spending time. And right now I have them blocked off. So I gotta move that out, and then I'm gonna go finish this beer and maybe have a couple sips and maybe pull up a movie for the night or watch some YouTube things on you. Might have to edit that out. Anyways, maybe pull up a couple cycling videos on YouTube, watch a couple things on there, kill a little time, and that's pretty much it. I'll get this video edited up and probably have this posted later on tonight. If not tonight, it will be up tomorrow. If you're still here, thanks for watching. Give me a thumbs up, like and subscribe, all that kind of fun stuff, and we will talk to you again very soon. Cheers.